Hey Virgo, welcome to your general love read. We are looking at going through this section, this second portal. It is kind of a section, isn't it? Right? Into the middle of the month. And it really is just a new beginning, okay? But as time is fluid, whenever you come to this and it resonates for you, that is when it was meant for you. All right. So for those of you that are new, welcome. I am an intuitive. So much of what you see on my channel is not traditional. Okay. Take it as it resonates and leave the rest. For those of you that are returning, thank you. I have such gratitude for you. You really are my soul family. As well as a general rule, remember that in these readings, roles can be reversed. I could be picking up on energy that you've been holding on to for 10 years, energy that's coming towards you, third parties, okay? So for the collective, you're letting go of something from the past. Have gratitude for it, Virgo, and cut it off, okay? Very Five of Pentacles and Hermit here, right? It's almost like Day of the Dead, the Hermit here. There's like this sort of illumination that you've gained, and you're realizing that you have to put in some sort of separation between you and this person, okay? And the intention here is that perhaps this is somebody who keeps coming to you life after life after life, and you are finally releasing the karmic bonds. All right. So we're going to start out the reading here. I'm getting messages from your person, messages from you. All right. So let's see what is going on here for your person. Feel free to reverse the roles, okay? All roles can be reversed. All right. So, your person, I will make things right between us one day. So, they do think that something's going to be eventually healed. Even though I don't show it, I am sorry for how things went between us. And I'm sorry I couldn't follow through on my promises. Okay, so for some of you, if you are in a connection where there was third party, this person may have been going through lifetime over lifetime after lifetime doing this to you. But you finally learned the lesson. And they may think that they're going to, right, come in and make it right, but it may just be an apology, okay? It may be that the clearing of this karmic bond means that they apologize and you don't have to return to it ever again. Okay, from you, I'm trying to do the honorable thing. So if you are in a committed relationship and this person has had a third party, you may be sticking by them for the kids, okay? I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. It really was me, not you. You may be feeling like you're taking the blame for some reason for this. Like maybe you feel that you pushed them into this. Okay. And maybe that's the illumination that you are seeking. All right. Is to understand that there is a lesson here for you to learn and to release this. Okay. What would they say to you? You are my everything. Okay, so despite everything they've done, you are the one that they care for, but let's be friends, right? They friend zone you and they give all of that intimacy to someone else, but it has to do with their own internal dialogue. Sometimes I want to crawl into bed and just stay there. So a lot of depression, a lot of lack of self-confidence. All right. You to them. Please hold me like I am truly the one. Okay. So you know that you're not the divine partner, so to speak, but you would like them to hold you in that way. No one truly gets me like you do. So again, you could have been with this person for a long time. And so you know that they know you, your ins and outs. If you would just tell me your truth, okay? So again, you're blaming yourself, but you're like, if you could just tell me the truth, if you could just get to the nitty-gritty, we could clear this, right? But there's something stuck in between there. So how are they feeling emotionally? Okay. Playful, engaged, having fun, perhaps after being caught, right? They're trying to just play lightheartedly with you, keep things light and fluffy. Okay, but how are you feeling with that? In a way, you're grateful, right? Because you don't want to walk away from this. You want to put the past behind you. And that's what the Day of the Dead and the winter could be, is that for some of you, despite this betrayal, you want to put the betrayal behind you and move forward with this person. Okay? No. Thank you. All right. So let's take a look at things. We're going to look at the overall energy, blockages, current energy, and future possibilities. Okay. Overall blockages. Oof. Current energy. Oof. Future possibilities. Yeah, what one's more? Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. I get it. I get it. Okay. So the overall energy here is the Emperor, okay, which is this sort of, it's like this very strong strength energy. You could have Leo in your charts. When I started Leo's reading, I wanted to say Virgo for some reason. But it is a strong energy, very much this Emperor really holding on to that King of Swords energy, right? This strong power and truth. Okay. Now the blockage here really is that you can't seem to let go of what's happened here. And you're carrying around this lifetime after lifetime after lifetime of trying to have hope and having hope squashed, and trying to have hope and having hope squashed. And so it's just always kind of there with you. 9 of Air, 6 of Earth. And that's the real struggle for you. Okay, because the current energy here, we have the 5 of Air. Like, you're wearing a mask to the betrayals. And again, there have been the betrayals again and again and again, right? And you're wearing this mask. It's almost like you can't see it clearly. But the future possibilities here, okay, is perhaps understanding that you don't have to carry this heavy burden anymore. Okay, 4 of Fire. The deep bond has been a burden. It's very heavy, right? And so she's playing this music, all right, to raise the frequency, to bring things up. And as such, okay, the world is ending the cycle and then starting anew. Page of Water, Page of Fire. Okay, new approach at love, new approach moving forward. And both of these are coming out of the waters, right? And so it's almost like, okay, I've come through the darkness, right? Because we're going through the solar eclipse. So she's approaching the sun, okay, with this very light-hearted energy of new renewal, okay. And then she gets there, and in that moment, right, it's the sun is about to become darkness, right, from the solar eclipse. And it's a little bit of fear almost, but she's letting go of that last little piece of holding on to whatever the betrayal was here. Whichever direction she's going now, she's taking it by leaving the past in the past. All right? So let's go ahead and clarify a little bit. Tell me about the overall energy of the Emperor. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So this is a very deeply rooted, entrenched, entangled situation. But the Emperor is holding strong that there is some way to approach things differently. Okay? Yeah. And so there's that transitionary time where you are heading out into your emotions, into this energy, right, of the Day of the Dead. Like, death is driving. And so what do I leave behind in order to regain my power? So the obstacle is all of these thoughts that you can't seem to get rid of. Yeah, 3 of arrows, 3 of swords. There's a lot of heartache that you are dealing with. And even when you seem to have put it behind you, it's always there nagging you. You're always carrying it. Okay, for some of you, this is a divine partnership. And so you don't know how to just let it go. Current energy, trying to overlook the betrayal as a lesson. Okay, 6 of Pentacles, trying to explore a different way of productivity with this person. And yet, again, because in your head you can't let go of it, it's like you keep thinking there is fire approaching. You keep thinking that what has happened will continue to happen again and again. Future energy here, okay? 4 of Wands, Ace of Wands in reverse. So it's almost like you see that you cannot resuscitate this in the way that it was, okay? It's too heavy of a burden. Okay, you're ending something here with the world, but only to a point. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. You're still kind of stuck here, right? Very deeply entrenched, like I said, very deeply rooted. For some of you, you may approach this, I'm getting almost like a parenting marriage. Like you're going to approach this logically, right? I'm going to take my heart out of this. I'm just going to approach this logically. But you can't do that because you've got all of this water. So what's required going through this eclipse is that you've got to let all of the skeletons out of the closet. Okay, you've got to address the shadows. The sun is going to go away. All right, you've got to address what has happened here. Okay, and then Queen of Cups here. It's like it's a way for love to kind of reset. All right, because the Queen of Cups here is heading home. And the way this might work may be a surprise. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Tower with the 6 of Wands. There may be a surprise that the wheel is turning very abundantly for you. And all of a sudden you see, right, a little bit clearer. And you see the horns here now are not carrying anything. And so you may find a way then with the Nine of Wands to guard yourself, right? And there we have the Emperor. Guard yourself, release the burdens, come back into your power. Okay. So, Page of Pentacles, right? You could be looking at contracts. You could be drawing up contracts, right? If we're going to stay together, things need to be separated in some certain way. I need to get mine. And you're going through this transitionary time, right? Waiting, paused, seeking illumination, making sure that everything's being taken care of this time. The heartache here. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, you've put your all into this. And the way this card looks to me today is like the little Hierophant with the big Hierophant, okay? And so, in a way, this makes you feel small. And it breaks your heart. But in a way, the breaking of your heart is allowing you to see clearly through your higher self. All right, and the Lovers here. Yeah, okay. You're realizing that either it's time to break this bond, or you're realizing that it's time to go seek this bond. Either way, what you're realizing, 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, is that you cannot see where you're going, but it is time to go. Okay, it is time to move and grow in some way, shape, or form. So the current energy here, okay, exploration, trying to be productive, right, with the Three of Pentacles, trying to keep on those blinders, work in partnership despite any sort of third-party interference. Okay. But the future energy here is you're not putting any more breath back into this because you have seen the dark side, right? You've gone into the solar eclipse. You've seen the dark side. You've seen the betrayal as something that is ingrained almost in this union, right? In this pack. This pack will always continue to betray. All right, that is the lesson. Okay, and with the Three of Stones here, Page of Wands, with this ending, you're still deeply rooted with this person. That's part of the fear of walking away, but you may start, okay, to test some different waters, to test your wings, to see what else there is for you outside of this. Okay, skeletons coming out of the closet. That includes realizing your own wishes and dreams. And you may just put it out on the table. These are my wishes and dreams. And this is what I'm going to go after and seek for my happiness. Okay. And it may be terrifying to allow yourself to reset and kind of seek out what your true home, your true North Node is. But Nine of Swords and the Fool, it's like feeling the fear and doing it anyway. All right. The salmon just follows what is already written within their code. And really, that's what you're kind of doing there. You're just following that code. So let's pull a couple of oracle cards. Yeah, you have to release this from your heart. All right? The guilt, the fear, the feeling small. All right? You're being given the opportunity of transformation here and to remove this burden from your heart, to release it. Yeah, you have to surrender to this wish that you've released so long ago, and then realize that you're going through the portal towards it. Okay, which is a very beautiful energy. Release, surrender, realization. I love that combo. Release, surrender, realization. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some advice for you for moving through this portal towards this home. That came out really quickly. Don't be afraid of the unknown, okay? Black Moon Lilith. Be patient with yourself. There's a lot of mystery coming forward towards you. And I feel like a lot of it is going to bring you clarity within the deep connections of love. Okay. Very beautiful energy for you to get. Just do not be afraid. All right. So I'm going to pull a couple of messages from the universe. If you've watched the video this far, please make sure to click on that like button. That's the energetic love back to the channel. It helps the channel. It helps others to find the messages. Yeah, okay. Keep going. Keep going. On the other side of this eclipse, the solar eclipse, you're moving towards, all right, this higher level connection, the Hierophant. There is some heartache associated with this, and you have to let go of the guilt because you are not to blame for anyone else's heartache in this situation, okay? With the Three of Wands, Three of Swords. Yeah, you're stepping into your Emperor power, okay? I've got Emperor's energy 3 times that's come out. And this is the Emperor again. This is you going to war against yourself. But the one thing I'm always reminded of with this card is that the Emperor is holding on to the Empress in the middle of this. Okay? The war is about love. Okay? This is for your higher self, for love. See, bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. It's like you're peeling yourself out of this old mode, this old mold even. Kind of, if you look at that, it kind of looks like it's like been molded. And it's like the snake peeling itself out, right, to shed its skin with this Two of Wands and make a different choice. Okay? Using logic, using clarity. And I love that. All right. So I hope this helps you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. And I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Much love. Bye.